we were instrumental in building a swimming pool. And it wasn't a huge pool, but it was right up here on this, well, you don't know where you are anyway, do you? But this was,
George Clem.
well, where the George Clem buildings are, well, it was adjacent to that building. And it just turned out to be wonderful for several years. And it just really helped the young people to have, of course, we had help from the city to get it done, but we raised money. We had everything to raise money. Any kind of event you could have to sell something or buy some, whatever, to get money, the Civic Club did that. And we raised the money through the efforts of all the women in the organization. And then we participated in the parades at Christmas time. We started parades, putting floats, in the parades. What all did we do? I tell you one thing, one big fundraiser we had was when they had the fair here, and we engaged in preparing for the fair. And we thought we'd cook stuff, and then there was and sell it, and we got money from that. And then there was a company here called the Magnavox Company that made televisions at that time, and they didn't have any black people in it either. But they would have a summer picnic for all the employees, and we would prepare food for, 400 or 500 people. That was a big deal for us to do that. And we had, now my mother had owned a building that was right down the street over on the other side, near where that warehouse you might have seen coming here, and it was called Hannah's Hut. Well, later on, then she went out of business there, but we used to meet at Hannah's Hut. That was the only big place we had beside the churches, and to meet, and we would meet at Hannah's Hut. And I don't know where they got that name at, but that's what it was called. Everybody just said the hut, and it was a social place because she had a place where everybody could dance and whatnot. Of course, you know how black people really love to dance, and so that was an event for the young people too. And of course, it was run nice. It wasn't one of those kind of dive in, you know what I mean? Because my mother was a responsible person, and you had to be responsible to be in there, cutting up or whatever. But we did all those kind of things. We did things for the young people. We started even in the schools. They did for home ec. They didn't have sewing machines in the school, didn't have typewriters in the school. And we helped buy typewriters for the school. We bought sewing machine, a couple of sewing machines. Then we sent representatives to the schools because the black children were not getting what the white students were getting. And we were getting their books, and they were getting new books and things of that.